think, yes, welcome back, I'm Maria.
Hi everyone, I'm Roseanna.
Happy Autism Month. We are going to be having a guest speaker next week, and she's going to talk more about the autism department, introduce herself, along with another person who's in the autism department. But to start off, I kind of wanted to give 2 facts about the autism, and here we go. Okay, the adult autism waiver provides funding for career planning and supported employment services to help the participant locate and maintain a competitive employment. If you're trying to find a job, they can help you try to assist with that. The other one is the adult autism waiver provides funding for family support services that provides counseling and training for participants' family to help develop and maintain healthy and stable relationships. So those are 2 cool facts about autism and the adult autism waivers. All right, that was my 2 facts about it. You can go ahead.
Hello everyone again. Today we would like to bring to the audience, we're featuring today the Clarity JV35 amplified telephone.
Yes, we are. And it's nice and big. You can see the numbers, which is nice about it. Also, it has Braille. So if you are visually impaired or blind, you can just go ahead and read the Braille, and it has the numbers for you. Large numbers.
So basically what she's saying, they have extra large numbers. There's Braille on the buttons. So if the individual have moderate hearing loss to blindness or vision impairment, I think they would really like this phone, not just because it's a voice speaks, the voice of the phone, it speaks each number. The amplify incoming calls go up to 50, which is loud. Maria did turn it down because it's so loud. There's flashing signals, lights on there, and it's also a battery backup in case the power outage goes out. You're making me feel like Vanna White today.
Like she said, there is the battery thing for the power outage. Go on. What else?
Now, you can also, it's also compatible to an individual that wear hearing aids, okay? And then I think we demonstrate the telecord last time?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Okay, no, that was
The
something
picture one? Oh, the little screen one?
Yeah.
No, we didn't do, we're gonna do that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
But there's also adjustable ringer, volume up to 95. It's really loud. And then at the bottom, there's a flasher. When the phone rings, it flash red. You would be able to see it. Next time when we do a feature a phone from the Linden Library, I'm gonna bring the, what's that, the flasher, the alert, like another.
Yeah, the light up one?
You can, say if you're in the kitchen or another room, you could take that flasher in the other room because this phone is like at a standstill, it just sits there. You could take that flasher anywhere, and when that phone rings, you'll see the flasher lights up. So I'm gonna have to remember to borrow that piece of device.
Doesn't it also do that with the doorbells or something like that?
Yes.
As long as someone rings a doorbell,
Yes.
the flasher goes off with that too. Which
Yes.
is pretty cool.
Yes.
So, yay! There's a boost button. You can boost your volume either in or out of calling. You know, just like any other phone. There's a hold. There is a program. You can program the numbers to call. There's these little icons up here. Hospital, fire, and police. You can program it, or maybe it's already programmed, and you just call. Or press the button and it goes directly
Although the phone is on, we ain't gonna hit no buttons.
No.
We can see the fire department outside.
I want to show you how loud the ringer and volume gets.
Well, you got the
Announcement.
tone is up on the front, you got your
Yes.
boost up on the front,
Mm-hmm.
and then.
On the side, there's the ringer, how long you want it.
Mhm.
What is the T and P? I'm not sure. We can find that out. And then announcement, pre-program customs. You can program
phone
for
is pretty.
custom recording.
That phone is pretty loud, Maria.
You can record your voicemail right here. It's
Yeah,
gonna
you
be
sure
loud.
can.
Okay, you ready for this phone call?
Yeah, call it. It's very loud.
All right.
Blow your ears off. But it is a nice phone.
It's super loud.
Yeah,
So,
it's loud.
you will be able to hear that at any place. Let's see if it can do a call. And it talks to you. It says the number out loud.
Is there a speaker?
I don't know. I'm looking. No, there is no speaker.
Carol wants to kill us.
Sorry, missed call. Sorry. Bye-bye. All right, see? So it does work.
Miss Carol won't kill her.
Testing it out, you know. We want to make sure it works and show you that it works. Loud, please use with caution. That's what it
Yes.
says because it gets super
It
loud.
gets super loud. I mean, it hurts.
So if you really
It'll hurt a
truly-
person that do not need.
Yeah. If you don't need it, I would not recommend
Yeah, I
it.
wouldn't play around with it.
Yeah.
It's very sensitive to your ears.
But if you
Um,
need it, I would use it. So
Yeah. Well, when I was out in Crawford County, I was at the Office on Aging, at the Lakeland, very nice place.
Okay.
And, we had the TDDP set up, you know, the phones and also the wireless phone. You wouldn't believe how many people were drawn to,
to this instead of the
yeah,
wireless one.
yeah, they skipped the wireless one. The, the guy said to me, he said, I don't need no smartphone because I'm not smart.
Oh.
And then he says, he pulls out his pocket, he has a flip phone. I have not seen a flip phone
Since like 2002.
in a long time.
Yeah.
So it's like the majority of the seniors that came by the table, they had a flip phone.
Yeah.
I did not laugh at them because I'm like, I'm still learning how to use my
Right.
wireless device, and I ain't had it 3 years. And I still don't know the features on my notebook, you know, how to use it. But they were very much interested in the clarity.
I can see why, because the flip phone, their numbers on there are so tiny, and the screen is tiny, and you can't see it. But this one, I was like, you can clearly see it. It's big enough for you to see it. So if your eyesight is bad, it's right there. So, I mean, I think they would like this better than the flip phone.
I think
see
so
that.
too, but you know, with the other devices that was there on the table, and those numbers, you see how they switched up on the different phones. You can see them a little better than the flip phone, but they were more interested in the landline. Being able to hear them say the numbers, to, you know, see it ring.
Right.
And I got a lot of referrals. I'm not gonna say referrals, we call them information and assistance with them asking for that phone. Yeah, so I was really, really surprised, but I was also happy too.
I would say when you press the buttons, make sure you press a little harder. They're a little like, they're not sensitive. You really have to push down and make sure you're pushing it. Because I'm tapping right now, but if you push it, and you use all your fingers, it's big enough for all your fingers to press on it.
So the ones up at top, that Maria was explaining are the one-touch programmable emergency buttons with the Braille characters on there. So they can, to go Vanna White again.
1, 2, 3. 3. Program. They can save your life. Jeez. It's hard. Okay. And then the other ones, you can probe the other numbers too, like 1, 2, 3, 4, program them. You just have to hold it, type in the number, and then hold it again, to program it. So it would be easy to program numbers.
Yeah, it is. But what I liked about it, look how big the numbers are, too, on there. So, the phone, it justify what it says, clarity,
Mm-hmm.
and, it does just that. The phone is very crisp. I mean, the dial tone, pick it back up again.
I wish I had a speaker. I don't have a speaker button on it. Volume announce on. Boost override. Let's do it. On. Turn it on. Disconnect phone cord, replacing
We're about to
battery.
blow up, guys.
Why?
Cause it's loud.
Should we call it again, see if it got louder?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see if it is louder on the phone when I push that boost thing, but let's see. It's gonna be super loud, I think, because I turned the booster on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry in advance, everybody in this office.
Sound like an office phone.
Stop! Okay, yep, it works. And the boost button works, it gets louder and scarier and yells at you, so.
Yes, but it will not yell at the person who is vision and have the moderate hearing loss. So it's not gonna yell at them, it's gonna be like, yes, I can finally, use a phone that is compatible to my disability. So, that is cool.
Well, hi, Roads to Freedom Center for Independent Living. Thank you so much for joining us. And I saw you guys did share our post the other time, so thank you for that
Thank
as well.
you.
Okay, so back to this clarity.
Also, let us know how we're doing too.
Yes, please, if you have any questions, let people know we're here, we do these features, share it about.
And then also in your area, we do have an ATRC that's in your counties. So if you're interested in the clarity, and that's through the TDDP, Telecommunication Distribution Program, that would be a good phone for someone who has moderate hearing loss and also have a vision impairment.
I just
And
wanna call
again,
people now.
You like
Who
that.
should we call next? Should I call my mom? Hi, Mom. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna call my mom.
She ain't kidding.
No. Who else could we call? I don't know. But yeah, this phone is super easy to dial
But it's also easy to manage too.
and obviously super slippery. But go ahead. Yes, go on.
Well, we do have to clean them down every time we use them. And I think this is our second time featuring this, but this was probably last year at the beginning, but we wasn't doing it live. We were just doing a video on it. But this phone is excellent for anyone.
You guys are doing great. Ah, thanks. Woo. Okay.
I think we be having too much fun. Now, also with the TDDP program, you do have to go through the physical part of the certification on the application for the phone and also for the financial. I think that is not a problem with getting the phone. And then once you get the phone, there's a warranty on the phone for only up to 1 year. So you have to be super, super careful, because the next time that you're able to use it, to get another phone, apply for another phone, is 3 years. And I think 3 years is so super, super, super long.
Yeah.
I drop my phone all the time. I still have a landline, and I think it's very important for everyone with a disability to have a landline, just not to have a wireless. But I'm just saying for myself, we all should have a landline.
Yeah. I never used my landline. I personally don't have one either, but I don't know.
Yeah, I keep it because I also have a medical alert bracelet.
Mhm.
I might roll around like I'm Superwoman, but I have those things at home in case I need them, so that's the good thing about it. Now, I will also recommend the individual before applying for the phone through the TDDP program is to go through the lending library. And with the lending library, you can borrow up to 5 devices. So there's other phones. This is just one of the phones out of the many phones that we have that you can borrow. But I like to hear about the individual situations. I like to see what phone is compatible to their condition. So at times, I will recommend 2 or 3 phones, or one, to use, or 2 to use, to get a feel for it. And then once you do it, I just love how you grab the phone, Maria.
I kind of
Remind me of Vanaway.
A lovely phone can be yours if you contact Roseanna Wayne. They will now call you because I said it in a Vanna White advertisement.
I know we're bad, but I love it. I love it. This is a part of our Tech Out Tuesday. This is what we do. We break.
We forgot to do that in the beginning. Sorry.
Well, that's what we wanted to talk about, the autism.
Yes.
It is the month. We should be wearing blue, but
Mhm.
next time when our speaker come on, we'll have some blue on then.
Yes, we are gonna have a speaker from the autism department coming next week. We're gonna talk to her about what she does and the services she provides. Also, we'll try to have a Tech Owl product for autism as well. Most of the items anybody can use, so
Right.
it's not really just for people who have certain type. It's generally for everybody.
Right, and the lending library is not just for someone that needs telephones. It's also for AT, for assistive living, something that we do every day, use every day.
Right.
A part of our ADLs, so I would say, please reach out to me. Now, another thing I just want to bring up, I just want to thank everyone that reached out to me for the Connect with Tech, to help people get free tablets. I just want to say kudos, thank you. I've been getting a lot of referrals. Please, I better not say referrals, I better say INAs, information and assistance.
Oh, okay. Is that what we're calling it now?
Yeah, that's what Tech Out calls it.
Okay.
Information and assistance, because once we provide them the information, we're assisting them with filling out the application or
Okay.
mailing out the application to them for the funding. So it's INA, technically. It's just that I'm so used to saying information and referral because I held that title for a long time, information and referral. So.
If the Connect with Tech is not just for yourselves, if you know somebody who could use it, who has a disability, who lives in PA, and along with some other requirements, share this. Like, it's information that you should share and say, this might be useful to you guys, and it's a free product.
Well, the only area that it's been real hard for me to reach out with the Connect with Tech is the school district. And I thought that would be my easiest project out of all, and it's been my hardest. You
Why?
think with the
Why is
kids being limited with laptops, computers at home, they would be able to have their own tablet to do some of the studies and things that they need to do.
Is it hard getting getting in the door with them? Or?
It's hard to get on the phone with
Okay.
with a special education, counselor or
Okay.
director, with sharing this nice information.
Right.
But check it out. I'm gonna continue to keep plugging and plugging and plugging away. So I'm not going away until someone reaches out to me. So again, if anyone's interested in the free tablets, please reach out to me. That's another program under the Tech Out program, Connect with Tech, that I will be very happy to help with completing the application over the phone, which I think is easier because I get to do that on the computer and then just hit submit. Yeah. So please reach out to us. And again, I want to say thank you for participating with us again on Tech Out Tuesday.
Oh, I so wanted to call Carl and be like, this is Tech Out. Demonstration. Maria and Roseanna, Tech Out Tuesday.
Well, I kind of stole that from him anyway. You know, I'm so used to Tech Out. Tuesday, Taco Tuesday.
Like, it's so slippery, I don't understand. Okay.
That's from me making sure to sanitize down after us playing with it.
This
And
phone is
again,
nice.
before things had got bad with the COVID and everything, we did have individuals coming from the site center to feature the phone and also the demo of the phone. So hopefully I will be able to get back into that role as well, as demonstration, of the TDDP or any equipment from the Linden Library, any assistant tech, which is a lot of AT that's in the Linden Library.
Let's see if anybody has questions, but I don't know if they do or not. If you do, go ahead and say something. If you would like us to do something different, other items that you looked on, you have to look on the website. Tell us what you want demonstrated. Not demonstrated, featured. There you go.
Yeah, rest of it. Well, we kind of get caught up in it because sometimes, although we're featuring it, it seems like we're demonstrating it too because we're talking about it and things like that, the different components. But a demonstration is when you have two of the same phones or two of the same AT. So you're both, looking at it and holding it in each person's hand, saying this is what that device does. And, so that's why, demonstration wouldn't be good to use with something like this. We're featuring it. But if we had another clarity, you were here and another person was here, we can say that we're demonstrating. Hopefully we'll get one, and then we can also feature that as a live, showing them how we do our demonstration. I think that would be
Did you say next time we might do the screen phone? Or
well, we could do that, but I'm hoping
hopefully more items come in.
Right. Yeah. What we like to do is also get familiar with the other devices that's in the AT. The Linden Library. So when you see us bring to you the assistant tech, it's not here. What we do is borrow the assistant tech from the Linden Library, and we kind of play around with it.
Literally, that's what we do. We test it out and
We
play
test
with
it
it, and we love it.
I don't know.
Like the best part of my job is testing out products so we can show you.
I think the best one we did so far, and I don't know if you agree with me, is the Amazon Echo.
Oh my gosh, that was so fun.
Yeah, that
I had a
was.
good time.
Yeah, that was fun.
I liked it.
Yeah, I didn't know how much it could do, and it did a lot. So just imagine having
You
that.
can control like your appliance with it, your lights with
Yeah,
it.
but I
I
live by myself, so I would love to do that.
Everything in one
Yeah.
product. Okay, back to the spoon. Sorry.
I know we kind of lost train of thoughts,
It was,
but it's still under the same umbrella, Tech Out.
Yay.
Well, I would like to say thank you again for coming. It's always nice when you guys jump on and check to see what we're doing.
So next Tuesday, guest speaker, Autism Department, and hopefully we will either have a new item or a different item. And I think that's it, unless you want to say anything else. about the phone that I'm not gonna touch anymore, because it's gonna drop out of my hands.
It's a light phone too, it's not heavy.
No, it's not even heavy.
It's
just
light.
like really slippery. But I really do like the buttons. Like I said, you make sure to press them. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's all. Bye. Oh, what happened? I can turn this. Choose this. What? Hold on. Oh, okay. Wait. First, I need to end it. Let's end it. Bye, guys.
We're back.
We're back. Okay. Bye.